Good morning, students. Okay, beta. Now, first of all, you must know what is the topic of today's class. Now, topic of this class is to plot multiple plots on a single figure. Okay, that is in a single figure we have to create more than one plots. Okay, so this is the objective. Have you got what is the objective of the class, or what is the question which we are going to solve? Okay, so now today's topic is to form multiple plots or to create more than one plots in a single figure. This is our objective. Okay, and for this purpose we use a method. Name of that method is subplots. I have written here. See this. So for this purpose, subplot method we use to form more than one plots in a single figure. Okay, beta. So now using this given code, we will try to understand how this subplot function is used. Okay, beta. This is not actually subplots. This is subplot, not subplots. Okay. Name of the function is subplot. I have removed. Here S was given, but it is subplot. एक ब्रैकेट भी लगा दूं. This is the exact method. Subplot method provides a way to plot multiple plots on a single figure. Okay, beta. So now let's try to understand what is the meaning of this given program. Here, beta, first of all, I want to show you line number 15 where I have used plt.subplot. Actually, this is very important and different function used in this program. Remaining things you know, but this is different. plt.subplot 1 comma 2 comma 1. Here three parameters I have passed. So firstly you must know what is the meaning of all these three parameters, the parameters which I have selected. So firstly you have to know what is the meaning of these parameters. Okay, so firstly I want to tell you what is the meaning of third parameter. At third parameter you can find there is 1. Okay, at third parameter. So at third parameter you can find 1. It's meaning that we are going to form first figure. Okay, that is we can say we are going to form first plot. This is for first plot. When we create second plot, this will be changed as 2. If you want to create third plot, you can replace it with 3. Okay, so here 1 means this is for first plot, or you can say first figure. And second thing, similarly you can find at line number 22 we have also taken subplot. Here as a third parameter we can find 2. It means this is the second plot. This is the second plot and this is for first plot. Okay, beta. So I think you have got what is the meaning of third parameter. Okay, so our objective is to form more than one plots. So that is in this question we are going to form two plots. So this one for first plot and this 2 is for second plot, or you can say for second figure. Okay, now let's try to understand what is the meaning of these two parameters. What is the meaning of these two parameters? 1 comma 2. Here actually first parameter represent number of rows and second parameter represent number of columns. Number of row means here actually number of row I have written 1. Number of row 1 and here number of row 1. That is in one row, and number of column 2. It means in one row two figures we will form. Okay, beta. In one row two figures, that is vertically two figures will be there. But if we change this 2 comma 1 like this, if I write here 2 and here 1, it means actually here I have written 2 and here 1, and 2 means number of rows are 2. It means horizontally two figures will be adjusted here. Okay, horizontally two figures will be adjusted here. So first of all, I change these values and see what is the output. Because firstly, mainly you have to understand what is the meaning of these parameters, and remaining other things you will get easily. So first, now execute this program. Now see beta, what is the output of this program? Here in one figure you can find two plots, or you can say two figures. Okay, mainly one figure, and these are the figure 1 and figure 2 sub figures also can be said. So this is first figure and this one is second figure. Okay beta, so both are in one row. Vertically you can see, can you view them in vertical position? Okay, you can see that both the figures are in one row, and there are two columns of the two figure. That is one figure, one column, second figure, second column, and both the figures are in one row. That's why I have written here in subplot 1 comma 2. That is one row and two column, means one row in one row two figures, and here also one row two figures. And at line number 14, last one means that is first figure, and last two means that is second figure. So I think by this time you have got what is the meaning of all these three parameters of subplot function. Okay beta, and if I change this like this, if I write here 2 and here 1, then what will be its output? Try to understand beta, what will be its output now. Now see beta, this is the output. Here you can say that is number of rows are 2. I have written here in subplot first parameter is 2. In subplot first parameter is 2. It means 2 rows. Okay, 2 rows and 1 column, so 2 comma 1, and similarly here also 2 comma 1. Okay beta, so that is for all the figures first two parameters will be same, but to represent different figures third parameter will be changed. Okay, like 1 2 3. And now just I want to explain other things of this program. Here S1 and S2, I have taken three arrays actually, S1 and S2. For these arrays I have given this function np.arrange, np.arrange and np.arrange. Using this arrange function we can initialize, or we can say we can give some values in range. Okay, so some values in range given for S 0 to 20, for S1 1 to 20, and from S2, and in S2 4 to 24. Okay, so these values I have taken. So for first plot we take values S and S1, and for second plot we take S and S2 here. Okay beta, as you know that using two lists you can form any line or any plot. Okay, so for this purpose in plot we can pass S comma S1. Okay beta, S comma S1 we can use. So S comma S1 for first plot, and subplot means 2 comma 1 1. What is its meaning you know, and plt dot x level item, plt dot y level value, and plt dot title first chart. Okay, all these things you know. And here plt dot grid is true. Grid is for this, the grids which you are getting for this purpose. Okay, now for second plot, subplot 2 comma 1, plot S comma S2, x level, y level, title, grid, and finally we can write draw method. Okay, so when I execute this we can find this output, and if I change these values like 1 comma 2, then what is its output you see. Okay beta, now you have got what is the difference. So here what is the main purpose of subplot? Actually here the main important, the significant role है दैट इज ऑफ सब प्लॉट. एक जो फंक्शन हम यूज कर रहे हैं वो सब प्लॉट यूज कर रहे हैं एंड दिस इज द मोस्ट सिग्निफिकेंट फंक्शन यूज हियर एंड रिमेनिंग फंक्शंस यू नो अबाउट ऑल दोस. अब आगे देखें, जैसे इसमें आपने दोनों आउटपुट देखे, इसके फर्स्ट टाइप के आउटपुट में एक डिफरेंस है, वो मैं आपको दिखा रहा हूं यहां पे. अगर हम यहां पे लिख दें 2 then 1 and again 2 and 1, if I change, now see its output. इसके आउटपुट में आप देखिए बेटा, बिटवीन फर्स्ट एंड सेकंड फिगर, बिटवीन फर्स्ट एंड सेकंड फिगर, ये जो टाइटल है इनमें ओवरलैपिंग है, इसके टाइटल में ओवरलैपिंग है. इट मींस यहाँ पे कुछ गैप की रिक्वायरमेंट है. ओके, सो हाउ दिस गैप कैन बी एडजस्टेड बिटवीन दीज टू फिगर्स, this has been performed in second program. Okay, so now just I make this program comment. All these lines I am going to make comment, then I will start next program. Now beta, now try to understand what is the meaning of next program, which now I am going to start. Now see here beta, in this program I have used another method. Name of that method is plt dot subplot. This method I have used beta. See here beta, plt dot subplot adjust. This is the new method which I have used here to adjust the distance between two figures. Okay, so subplots underscore adjust method is used for this. तो यहाँ पे लिखा हुआ h space is equal to 1, w space is equal to 1. That is for adjusting the space. Okay beta, and remaining things of this program are same like previous program, only this has been changed here. Now see what is the output of this portion. You can see beta, actually here I have changed some values. As in previous program I was saying that we were creating two straight lines. Okay beta, so it is not compulsory that always you create two straight lines. आप एक straight line ले सकते हैं, दूसरी other than straight line ले सकते हैं, that is zigzag line can also be taken. Okay, and two different types of plots can also be used. That is, in same figure you can create one plot for bar chart and second plotting you can do for straight line. Okay, so that is, you can plot straight line. One thing you can create straight line and second thing you can create a bar plot. दोनों आप दोनों तरह के अलग अलग फिगर सेम उस पे कर सकते हैं. तो उसके लिए हम क्या कर रहे हैं नाउ, जैसे मान लीजिए यहाँ पे आपने यूज किया है प्लॉट s, s2 एंड प्लॉट s, s1. इसको अगर हम बार चार्ट बनाना चाहें देन आई कैन चेंज इट लाइक दिस BAR. इफ आई चेंज दिस देन व्हाट विल बी इट्स रिजल्ट. देखिए बेटा, ये मैंने सेलेक्ट किया है, यहाँ पे प्लॉट था, नाउ आई हैव चेंज दिस प्लॉट फंक्शन विद बार. अब देखिए व्हाट विल बी इट्स आउटपुट. यहाँ पे देखिए सेम फिगर में एक बार प्लॉट है और दूसरा लाइन प्लॉट है. ओके, सो इन दिस वे you can create multiple plots in same figure. Okay, and for this we use subplot function. Subplot function is very important. Okay, so that is, we can say to form more than one plot in same figure we can use the function which is very important. Name of that function is subplot. Okay beta, so now you have got all about this. If any query you can ask beta. Okay, so now I am going to stop this video. Okay beta, if any query you can ask. Now I am going to stop this video. Thanks for watching.